Okay guys, we're back here with the BIB Lifestyle, Be Your Best Body, where we eat to heal. I run backwards, and this is Operation Sammy. So we are on Wednesday, and what we're gonna do is pull the salad out that we have left over from the previous days, and we're gonna show you what that looks like, and we're gonna chop that up and get that soaking in the water full of baking soda, which I have right here. And let's show you what this crispy salad looks like. This has been from sitting in here since Sunday when we chopped it up previously. You could hear that crunchy texture right there. You could see it's still green. It hasn't begun to change color or anything like that. Still nice and crispy, and it'll be good and delicious. We'll chop it up, soak it in that water. It'll last another 3 days till we consume it all. So we're just gonna pull everything out of here and we'll begin chopping. So right here, I've got the fennel, and I'm gonna just slice it into a couple pieces. And I use it all. I chop up the whole root part of it, the flower part of it, whatever comes in whatever fruit and vegetable. I pretty much try to consume all of it. This we're putting together for Sammy. You know, he's gonna have to get used to a few of the flavors on his palate, his taste buds. But a key thing when you're chopping, if there's something that you don't necessarily like the taste of, just chop it up really small, and you're not really gonna taste that much of it. That is a little process, a little thing that I like to do with stuff that, you know, I'm really not that fond of. But, you know, over the course of time, your taste buds, you know, you become familiar with it and you begin to like it all, and it just really doesn't even matter anymore, because once you begin to see the results from the BIB lifestyle, that's what makes all the change. You really don't care about what it's going to taste like. You just want to eat the lifestyle. And that's what I'm trying to show you. It's all about commitment, dedication. You really have to want it, you know. Usually it comes down to somebody with a life-threatening illness, something that happens really bad, and the doctor tells you you got to do this, you got to do that. And that's when people want to start changing, you know, what they're eating. But what I'm showing you here is that it's really simple, and you can have fun with it. And this is basic. And as you progress and you see that you're getting healthier, you just want to eat healthier. There's nothing else about it. It's like you can still go out. Again, this is an 85-15. You still get 2 days out of the week, 2 good cheap meals, maybe 3 if you want, you know, on Saturday and Sunday or whatever 2 days off you have out of the week. If you're working a 5-day work week, you still get to enjoy other things, you know. It's not like you're giving everything up. You just do it in moderation. You earn it. You treat yourself to something when you earn it. That's the way I look at it. I work really hard during the week, at work, at the gym, at the house, whatever I'm doing, and then I go celebrate, and I pat myself on the back and I say, good job, you've earned this. Let's go eat that pizza. Let's get that ice cream if you want it. I love me some chocolate. Oh, don't give me some chocolate, especially that dark chocolate. I will tear it up, but I don't buy it for the house. I don't have any chocolate here. I don't have any snacks, any sweets, anything in my freezer. So we're almost done here, just taking everything, you know, it's been sitting in these containers. Love these containers. These are Cambro containers. And when you soak this, you know, a few of the leaves, when I got them, they were a little soft, but once they soak in this baking soda, it's gonna bring it back to life. So I went ahead and chopped all that up. We're gonna let this soak for the next 15 minutes. You see I have the containers of leftover beans and grains that we did on Sunday as well. We'll put those in with this salads. Back here, I've got the salad that was chopped up and left from last week, so we're going to let that soak. We're going to make sure that we use this on one of his salads that he's going to actually eat today for dinner on Wednesday, and then we'll put together his Thursday and Friday as well. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. We're going to let that soak. Then we're going to bring out the fruits, and we're going to prepare 3 fruit bowls. Today is Wednesday, so one for Wednesday, one for Thursday, and one for Friday. So Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Okay, we're back, and you see that we have all of our fruits here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just start slicing those up. So I have a mango here. I like to use the mango peeler. Just gonna take my little bowl right there. I've already peeled off a couple pieces, and I just use slice the skin off with the little zester right here. Whoa, hold on to that mango. And we'll just peel both of these. Actually, I'm only going to do 1.5 because in each fruit bowl, I like to just do a half of a mango. So since we're doing 3 fruit bowls here, one for today, Wednesday, then another for Thursday and Friday. Now, I only like to prep fruit bowls and salad bowls for no more than 2 days ahead because I want everything to be as fresh as you can get it when you're eating it. And if you cut a bowl of fruit on that 3rd day, you may not want to eat it. Now me, I wouldn't want to let it go to waste, so I would definitely eat it no matter what it looked like. But some people would just think if something turns a little brown or a little discoloration, that it's no longer that good for you, so they'll just toss it in the garbage. That's what a lot of people do with their fruits and vegetables because they don't eat them fast enough before they go bad. But as you follow this, you'll see how easy it is to keep them fresh and make sure you consume them all. All right, this one's got another little piece right here. And then with this, all the scraps, I just put them in the bowl, and then I'll put that in the freezer and let it freeze till I want to throw it in the garbage. Everybody may have a different way to cut their mangoes and get all the meat off there, but this is just an easy process that I've come up with for, can't even tell you how many mangoes I've eaten. But this seems to work pretty good. Just keep your knife following that seed and scrape it good. Sometimes there'll be a little extra meat on there. I'll have to just be like a little rabbit and gnaw at it with my teeth, because I see there's some good meat that I don't want to let go to waste. I know I was living in a certain area a while back, and we had rabbits in the yard, so I would just throw all the seeds and scraps out to the rabbits, and they love it. So we got 3 bowls here. Just going to separate these amongst these. And again, I like to keep the dense fruits at the bottom of the fruit bowl so that it doesn't squash everything. We'll come back to that seed. Next, I'm going to go to this delicious papaya. And when I cut that off, wherever the seeds are at, I'm going to make sure that we keep the seeds in the fruit bowls. So this, again, I just cut like that, and then we're going to go just take that skin off. Now, this isn't an organic papaya, and I did wash it with a nice fruit and vegetable wash, and the skin, is good for you as well. You can eat it, but it's something you have to acquire the taste of and be willing to eat it and not want to just throw it away. So I don't think that Sammy's quite there yet, so I'm just going to scrape all this skin off and chop this up. Be careful if you use my cutting style. It isn't the best always. Just be safe. Keep a tight grip on that handle. And wherever the seeds end up in whichever bowl, it doesn't really matter because over the course of a couple days, he's going to consume them all. And these seeds have lots of nutrients inside of them as well. The papaya seeds, you can let them dry out, which takes a couple days, maybe 12 to 14 days, and then you crack them, break them up with a little muddler, smush them up and break them up. Then you can use them to scrub them on your face. that works really well. So we're going to go ahead and use the rest of this pineapple here as well. Yeah, I'm sure you've all seen a face cleanser with papaya seeds before. And when you actually eat them and the fruit and the right foods, you don't really need that cleanser because this stuff is doing the work from the inside out. I love me some pineapple, papaya as well. I think my favorite fruit though actually is a peach. I love a fresh, ripe peach. The taste, the smell, the texture, delicious. And then papaya as well, when it's just perfectly ripe, nice and soft. That's a pretty big favorite one of mine as well. And I believe papaya is one of the superfruits, the mega fruits with the most nutritional value, if I remember reading correctly. Now this, was all through trial and error. I went pescatarian years ago, and I was a big meat eater, big bodybuilder, into fitness and eating all this and eating all that and all the supplements, and I wanted to get out of it. I was tired of the side effects that came with it. And so I wanted to go as natural as I could because I'm getting older and I'm afraid of the hospital. I'm afraid of doctors. I'm not afraid of dying. I want to live a long life, but I know that this is going to help prolong my life, the healthier I can be with my food. The exercising, I've already got that under control. I've been doing that for many years. This is just coming off real nice. Now we're working on this cantaloupe. Now I thought about a, what is it called? A composter here at the house. And I've looked into a few of those, but it just takes too long. I don't have enough room outside to keep one. So it just takes too long inside the house for as much waste that I have. Enough of the skins and all that. I eat so much fruit and vegetables that the composter couldn't keep up with my waste. Oh, I love a nice cantaloupe as well. Just, fruit is just so good. And they say that, it has too much sugar and it's going to make you fat, but I'm proof that that is a lie. It actually breaks down in the body really slowly, gives you a lot of energy to have a great day, full of energy, packed for whatever obstacles come in your way. Here we're doing the pear. That's the lightest texture right there, I believe, from these. And these fruit bowls are just building up quick. Now for Sammy's size, he needs to eat at least 5 cups of fruit each day for his goals with the BIB lifestyle. And in the book that I have, that you guys will be seeing here soon and be available to you, you can learn about how much you're supposed to eat, what size amount of the fruit bowls and the salad bowls should you be consuming for your goals and your current body weight. And this is this works for every person on the earth. This is not just for guys, this is for everybody and anybody. This is the way people ate thousands of years ago. They were only able to eat this way because they didn't have anything else. That's why they're said to have lived hundreds of years old in an old book that I'm sure we've all heard about. It kind of goes with the BIB lifestyle. Be your best body. Pears. Love them pears. Now I know a lot of areas have different fruits, and certain things are only available. You can only have so much. So each week you may have to buy the same things pretty regularly, which, you know, I make sure to eat a papaya every week. I buy a papaya every week. I buy mangoes every week. Our selection is limited. And I know in certain areas have less selections, but you just have to stay with it. Try to get as fresh as you can, as organic as you can. I went ahead and chopped up these fruit bowls. They look delicious. I was going to add the oranges, but I don't need to because there's already, I can see it, I can feel it. This thing is heavy. There is a couple pounds of fruit in these bowls. We have got all 3 of them here, and they are just incredible looking. Sammy's going to love them. They're going to do so much work for his body, for his intestines. He's going to clean them out. He's going to be looking incredible in the next couple weeks. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm going to go ahead and clean this mess up. We're going to cap these lids. We're going to bring that salad back out and then beans. We're going to put that all together. We're going to show you what it looks like, and we're going to send him on his way. We'll be right back. So we have all the salad bowls out here. The one from the previous couple days is inside this one. Here's the fresh one that we just soaked. As you can see, it doesn't really look, you know, you can see they both look the same. They're both crisp, fresh, nutrient packed. We're going to go ahead and put those salad bowls together. I have the measuring cup right here. We're going to make sure that this particular one he eats first because this has been sitting, you know, for the last since Monday. Cut. The other's a little bit fresher. So we put 4. Again, we're going with 7 cups. So we'll dump that in there. And it may look like a lot, but once you put that salad dressing on there, in there, and it doesn't seem like that much food at all. And it breaks down real easy. So I'm just going to take this, set that aside, and see how much we got here. So there's my about 2.5 cups. We're going to drop it right in there. Let's just reach right in, grab another handful. And then over the course of the time, I'm going to take that one a little bit over to compensate for how short it was. And then once over time, as you've done it enough, you're not going to need a measuring cup. You're just going to be able to grab a couple handfuls. You can see I can match that right up with what the other ones look like.
What about the grains and the beans? Did you put them in first?
Well, I'm going to put the grains. Let's bring Sammy on. Come on over here, Sammy. Thanks for that there, buddy. Appreciate that.
Yes.
But no, I'm not going to put the grains and the beans on first with this one.
Okay.
I'm going to put them on after.
On top of it.
Or actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you these containers to take with you, and you're going to just scoop out a cup, and that way you can either just eat these by themselves, and you can.
I kind of like it the way you do it with the grains in the bottom and the beans, because you could just mix it all up. It's great. I just, you have a method to your madness, so I just wanted to know exactly what he was doing.
Well,
so that's
yes. I was trying to give you a little bit of different options right here, but if that's the way you like it, we'll make sure next time to do it just like that. Okay. But we're going to go ahead and just leave it like this. We're going to set that aside. We're done with this for right now.
Now, if somebody wanted to just have the salad on their own and then eat the beans and the grains like together, or eat them on their own, how do you feel about that? Or do you feel all at the same time, all 3?
Yes, good question. I would prefer that you eat them all together at the same time because you want that volume, you want that mass, because the salad itself, when you chew it up and you break it down, it's going to only be about half the size of your hand, depending on, which is not a lot of food when it's broken down. That's kind of what I'm getting at. It may look like a lot of food, but if you took this and rolled it into a ball, it would just be a medium-sized snowball of food.
Got it.
You need more volume of food going through your digestive system because your intestines are so clogged up and so expanded with so much waste. They're probably 3 inches in diameter because of all the built up waste for your size. Other people may be bigger. It just depends on how big you truly are. So you have to make sure that you consume it all together so that it pushes through the intestines and it pulls out that waste. And the goal here is when eating the BIB lifestyle, This is what we're doing. We are cleaning out our intestines, because when your intestines are clogged, your body is not really able to take in nutrients, because the intestines are what's going to absorb most of your nutrients. As it's being digested and passed through the intestines, there's what? Oh God, I can't even, 26 plus feet maybe? I forget exactly how many it is.
36,
26 or 30 something
Yeah.
feet of intestine. Should have checked that out before I used to know it, but anyways. So there's a lot of traveling going on in there. So the stomach is breaking it down, then it's going into the intestines and doing its work there, and that's where the nutrients are being released through that process.
I kind of felt it today around 11 o'clock in the morning. The nutrients part of it. Because the last 2 days, I just gotta tell you, I couldn't believe, but
I have just been living in the bathroom.
because all the fruits and the salad has just made me want to go to the bathroom, and I'm just sitting there and stuff is coming out. I told you
We don't have to go that far, but
Okay.
yes, because that's what it's doing. It's cleaning you out. When you eat the proper foods that the body is supposed to take in, it comes out. It's all the unprocessed foods that you're eating that are stuck inside of you, and that's why you don't go to the bathroom like you should when you're eating that way. But on the Bib lifestyle, when you get on track every morning when you wake up, that's why I insist that you don't eat anything till 10, 11 a.m. in the morning, so that you could have used the restroom a numerous amount of times already. Because when you're eating healthy, everything is supposed to come out like it goes in. You're here with the Bib lifestyle. Be your best body where we eat to heal. This is our Operation Sammy.
bibbing it.
Do you have any other? This is day number 3, and he's already feeling incredible changes.
Oh, man, I already know I feel lighter. Today I felt like it was an ignition. It was like the fire got ignited, and I started moving faster. I felt like my testosterone was coming back, and I was like, oh, wait a second, So I'm very excited about that, and I've been sweating a little bit more and stuff, so everything's speeding up, and I just, I feel so much more lighter. I just feel lighter on my tongue.
And I want to ask you, how is it consuming the amounts? Is it tough to finish them? Is it, it may take
No.
30 minutes. I'll take 25 to 30
I mean,
minutes.
if you're watching some TV or if you're doing something, I'm on the computer when I'm eating them and stuff. You're just time goes by.
Yeah.
I know that with the salad, the grains, and the beans at the same time. I think on one of them I put a lot of dressing on it because my fiance was just like, "Whoa, you're like drowning and stuff." But everything just it's very, very easy to eat. The fruit is it's refreshing, especially in the morning.
And let me tell you, that's why I love these containers, because these containers are durable. You could throw them, you could toss them, they're not going to break open, and it's easy. They're big enough. You could set that on your lap if you're driving. When I like to eat sometimes when I'm going to work. It just makes it easy, especially if I have to go to work. Sometimes I don't eat my first meal till 2 p.m. And sometimes I'm a late nighter. I work in the evenings. So I'll just set this on my lap. I'll eat it on the way to work. No problems. And voila, put the cap back on. If you don't finish it, bring it in, but try to finish it. But that's it. Cambro Containers, the Bib lifestyle, be your best body where we eat to heal. This is our first week with Sammy, day number 3. Can't wait to see the changes that he's going to have over the next couple weeks. Stay tuned, watch out, live your healthiest life. We'll see you back here very soon.
Going all the way with it. Boom. God, thank you.